Yeah, this little Chief Mo man back with another video. Y'all know what the fuck going on. If y'all been fucking with my channel, go ahead, leave a like and a comment. If y'all new, subscribe, leave a like and a comment. This video gonna be about why the Woodlawn area, why the Woodlawn community and as a whole, any gang that's in Woodlawn, the city and everybody who's funding for the city council, the government, the governor, the mayor, they're trying to push gangs out of Woodlawn, bro. For example, if y'all don't know Woodlawn, let me say this: Woodlawn. It's not only Woodlawn. It's a couple neighborhoods throughout the low end. I wouldn't really consider I would consider part of Woodlawn a low end, but not all of Woodlawn. But places like Hyde Park, shit, just areas around the low end, like where Young Money 051 hood at, where THF hood at, and all these hoods in the low end, they trying to push them out. So, you know, all these hoods that's in the low end, that's active, that's very they not focused on the gangs that's not active. You see what I'm saying? They focused on the gangs that's active, like the mayor and shit. They trying to push these gangs out these neighborhoods where these gangs reside at, and where these gangs that been at for 10, 15, 20 years. You see what I'm saying? If y'all don't know, Hyde Park, Young Money 051 is on the border of Hyde Park. It's 51st and Cottage Grove. Forgive me, 51st and Cottage Grove. Over there, right across from Hyde Park, right there. It's like right there on the border. You see what I'm saying? THF 46 is in Hyde Park, right up, you know what I'm saying? Right up the street from Young Money 051. So, Young Money 051, they main block, they kind of moved around. You see what I'm saying? They in Hyde Park now, in like the nice area, like the upper middle class area where college kids live, and where more than one type of race live, like whites, Mexicans, all of them live over there, like different demographics and shit. So, you know, that's really they really, you know, it's a lot of Mexicans and all that shit over there that's buying out the blocks and buying out homes, and they renovating them and moving their families, and making their own community out of them homes that's in Young Money 051 hood. You see what I'm saying? So they Young Money, they kind of moved over to like 51st and St. Lawrence. You see what I'm saying? 51st and Champlain. Like you see 50th and Champlain, 49th and Champlain, 49th and St. Lawrence. Like over going towards like what's that hood? They some Cobras over there. I forget their name, but they going, you know, they kind of shifted over close to their hood. You see what I'm saying? Cause it's so many different demographics in their hood now where they used to be. And a lot of them niggas are locked up. A lot of 051 members are locked up, like currently. Like I can name a few, for example, like a top notable members that's from 051 that's locked up. And this is part of the reason why 051 and a couple more gangs around that area are starting to go like inactive slowly but surely. You see what I'm saying? For example, you got Kiddo, Arrow, Ario, motherfucking Pre-Boy, Lil Mick, Rockhead. You got a lot of notable members who known in the streets for doing violent shit that's locked up. You see what I'm saying? You still got a lot of them on the outs, but look, a lot of Young Money 051 dudes are older. Like Rose, he like in his 30s, like in his early 30s. A lot of them like are older niggas, so they kind of, you know, they don't play the block no more. It ain't too many niggas in they hood who really play the block like that. It's niggas who pop out from time to time, like Driller and his little crowd. He got PD with him and all his little, you know, his niggas from 757. They might pop out on the block from time to time, but I'm saying now, like how they used to be in 22 or 2013 when they 20, 30 deep, like they don't be on that no more. You see what I'm saying? Because they know if they go back over there to the original block where different people live at, it's different faces and shit. So they can't really, they don't know what them different faces on. The different faces might be on some op shit. They don't know if they the ops that have moved over there. They could be the police. They can fuck around and snitch on them and be like, oh yeah, some black men they look like they gang bangers. They around here walking, just looking and shit, and the police pull down on y'all. So they thinking like, we can't be out there just lurking, especially on them blocks. We can't just be out there on our main block playing the block like that. You see what I'm saying? Not like how we used to. So a lot of them hoods are starting to go. They starting to move a lot of them hoods around. You see what I'm saying? And that's part of the reason why a lot of these hoods are getting heavy RICO charges and shit like that. They trying to gentrify these neighborhoods and take all these gang bangers out that's in predominant black neighborhoods where it's high violence at and high crime. They trying to take these sets and gangs out because they know the value of homes over there are high. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of abandoned homes in Chicago. Not a lot, but it's a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like in crime ridden areas, I should say, it's a lot. But they know these homes, like, they have high value. They could sell them. They can work on them, buy them for cheap, work on them for cheap, and then sell them for a much higher price to somebody else, or you know what I'm saying, or anything. And that's what they do. That's when the Mexicans and the whites and the Latinos and the different cultures or races come in, like in Inglewood and shit, in West Inglewood, it's a lot of Mexicans moving in, bro, and all that shit, because it's like everybody from all these hoods and shit, a lot of these niggas are dead or in jail, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. When I say this, I specifically mean this for like the South Side, like specifically Inglewood, Washington Park, all that throughout that area and all that shit. Is like, it's Mexicans coming in and buying houses, buying vacant homes, and they fixing them up and putting their families in them, or selling it to motherfuckers of different races and shit. So, or different motherfuckers, you see what I'm saying? So they really they shifting the community around. They trying to shift the hood around. You see what I'm saying? So, and they trying to indict hoods anyway for crimes they didn't did or crimes they didn't. More than likely, bro, them people, the foreigners that's buying up the property, they're gonna own it for sure. Even if they don't live in the property, if they don't live in them homes, they're gonna rent them out to other people. You see what I'm saying? Like, once the house get fixed up by these foreigners, the home value is gonna go up, and they know most black people in the hood can't afford no home for 40K or 50K, 60K type shit. You see what I'm saying? They know, like, certain people can only afford that home. You see what I'm saying? Maybe some blacks. I'm not gonna say all blacks, but they feel like the blacks that's in the hood, the blacks that's in the predominant black areas where the crime is going on, that's where these foreigners are buying the land at, buying these homes and shit at. You see what I'm saying? So they can raise the home value and sell them to like white people who, the wealthier white people, the wealthier Asian people, the wealthier Hispanic people, the wealthier Mexicans and shit like that, so they can run out of black out. And that's what they trying to do to a lot of these hoods, bro. Real shit, especially in the Woodlawn, Washington Park area, had park all through there. So STL, EBT, Jaro, them hoods, like, they already at risk of, getting moved around, because first off, it's not too many of STL around specifically. It's not a lot of STL members. You got Young, Dutchy, Cash, Measle, couple more niggas. But other than that, it's not like they not really, it's not it's not any active shooters. Like, I should say that it's not any active gang bangers out there and doing all that. So they small in numbers compared to other hoods like O Block and shit like that, to where O Block got down to 30, 40, 50 members. Even if all of them ain't active, shit, at least 10, 20 of them active. You see what I'm saying? STL ain't really got, they ain't got strength in numbers. Neither do Jaro. You see what I'm saying? They been losing a lot of homies over the years. So it's like, they gang now, Jaro, STL, they setting shit, they down there gotta come together as one. So like STL and them, Jaro, they all gotta come together as one, because they both sets is low in numbers. You see what I'm saying? So they have to come together as one. They gotta stick together because both hoods done lost so many homies and both hoods done clicked up and shit. And both, you know, they hood is right. You walk over to the next block, that's Jaro hood. You walk to the next block, that's STL hood. Go to the next block, that's EBT hood. You see what I'm saying? Taekwondo Road right up the street. So they hoods is all right there. So they already clicked up. They lost so many homies. They low on numbers, so they have to stick together. Plus, the people that's batting up homes in these in like the crime-ridden communities, bro, they trying to put the game bangers out and get these motherfuckers out of there. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of them hoods are at risk. Old Block is at risk. STL is at risk. Young Money is at risk. 757. Most of the active hoods that's in the low end, you see what I'm saying? That's really out here that they feel like has a potential hazard of doing shit. You see what I'm saying? Going out shooting some shit up or anything. THF, all that shit, bro. All them hoods are at risk. So if you mix the indictment, the feds trying to hit all these sets with, and excuse me, y'all. If y'all mix the indictments up, the feds trying to get some of these sets, and the motherfuckers that's batting up these homes in these communities, putting wealthier motherfuckers in, how y'all can't, what can y'all really do about it? That creates a disaster, bro, for the hoods at least, because either way y'all gonna have to move around. You niggas gonna get arrested. Y'all still out there posted on the block. They gonna arrest y'all ass. Y'all gonna get hit with the RICO charge. Y'all gonna be doing 30 to life, nigga. Or y'all gonna have to relocate somewhere else. And you feel me? Y'all gonna have to set up shop somewhere else. Do what you was normally doing somewhere else and shit like that. Like how you don't know other areas and shit, so you gonna have to adapt and shit. Like, damn, I don't really know this area. You feel me? The boys could be all around here. No, I'm just around here posted and shit. Like this my normal block. Like I know these cuts and gangways when in reality I don't. You see? So it be kind of hard for niggas to move around and shit like that. So from the low end all the way down to the southeast side, they trying to gentrify that whole area. They already done gentrified Jackson Park and part of South Shore. You feel me? Where shootings and shit. Where Paxtown at? Where a lot of shit be going on. Like the area TB got killed in. They already trying to gentrify that area. You see what I'm saying? They more than half done did the shit. You see what I'm saying? So they getting somewhere doing that shit. So it's gonna be hard for a lot of niggas. Like when you can't post on your block, you feel me? You lose customers. You can't sell drugs because you know the boy's hot. You know the boy. You know they be out there scorching. You know the feds watching you. So you be like, I can't post on the block and sell drugs, or I can't be in the gangway and sell drugs and shit like that. Even if the boys don't watch me at the moment, the neighbors watch me. The new neighbors you know what I'm saying? The Mexicans and the white motherfuckers watch me, and I don't even know these motherfuckers. Like these some new faces over here. So I really gotta be cautious of what I do on my block now, because they can call the police and the police come 5 cars deep on me and arrest my ass type shit. You see, and niggas don't want to be going through that shit. So it be kind of high. You see what I'm saying? You lose out on money. Your customers start to go elsewhere. Like, damn, my main, the nigga who's serving me, he can't give it to me no more. So, you know, they gonna shift elsewhere. They gonna go elsewhere in the city, somewhere else, to see where else they can find it. And you gonna easily lose money like that, bro. You see, so yeah, man, I got a part 2 coming to this video too, speaking on all that shit, like all the shit that's been going on. But them hoods I named, they at risk of getting gentrified out that neighborhood, like getting shifted out that neighborhood. So a lot of them hoods in the low end in Washington Park, including Old Block and any hoods that's in the Woodlawn community, bro, they gonna have to go elsewhere, because all these foreigners is buying up these blocks, buying up these homes and renovating them and selling them for a higher price than what they was originally sold for. You see what I'm saying? And they know black people can't really afford that shit. The black people in the hood can't afford the market, the price that they selling them for now that they done fixed them up. You see what I'm saying? So they sell them to whites and Mexicans and foreigners and Asians and shit like that. And sometimes the Asians and the foreigners and the whites be the ones who ban them most of the time, you see? So They just know like, yeah, okay, so win-win. We can hit them with a RICO and we can shift them out with motherfucking with the gentrification system. You know what I'm saying? Like let them kill all each other, you know, for the most part, and then you know, for the ones remaining who done did all the shooting and shit and did all the robbing and did all the extortion, we're gonna take them in for RICO charges and indict whole sets, and then we gonna buy up these properties and put all these other different cultures in, and then to put the icing on the cake, we gonna kick, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna put all these motherfuckers in, and the hood's gonna be gone. Like they trying to indict motherfuckers. They want everybody to kill each other first. They want all these hoods to kill each other. Then for the niggas who remain, and they gonna indict all these niggas and then buy up all these houses that's in the hoods and put affluent motherfuckers in, motherfuckers who can afford it. You see what I'm saying? This real nigga shit, man. But stay tuned. I got part 2 coming, man. It's Lil Chief Mo back with another video. Y'all know what the fuck going on. If you been fucking with my channel, go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment. If you new, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, man. Gang shit.